All right, and this is session 2 of Weaverdice River City. So where last we left off, you left your base. You got into a cutscene fight. Some thugs were kind of arrested, and so now you're continuing your patrol there. So you're the PRT guards.
Hi everybody, I am Randy, and I will be playing Chuck Carter tonight.
As usual.
As usual.
I'll be playing everyone else. Everyone else as usual.
And now, as everybody's been wondering, it's been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Porkins, you still eating?
Yeah, he's still got some sort of fried chicken, it looks like.
Okay.
So of course he had to have that on hand from the it's only been a few minutes past in game time.
So okay, so that means that right now we have Ferdinand and Slate have gone off. Where did I send them? Did I send them off to investigate?
I think
the 420 the 420s or whatever.
I'm not quite sure why you split the party, but
I wanted more information. I wanted to.
I think Pepper went with them too.
Yeah, I think
you got the two dumbasses.
I think we were waiting to. I think we were waiting for them just to go away and then do some recon because I was still talking to the officer at that point.
Yeah. So those two guys, Iggy and Spike, they kind of got arrested and they're off to jail. So you are still out in the streets. You are still on your patrol. You know, it's still you're still on the beat there.
Poor Iggy and Spike, not a crime, man. I'm telling you.
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's gang symbols, you know. Gang symbols.
I guess. Okay.
2 more got away. Maybe there are. Who knows what they're doing right now.
Well, I sent the other 2 to go investigate the dock area and find out about the worldwide hate.
You only sent 2 of them.
I sent 2 of them. It's a recon. It's just to check it out to see about this hate group. I can't remember their name. White Pride Worldwide.
No, that's what the drug-addled idiots
call them.
Describe them as. They don't know anything. You don't know. You still don't have that much intel right now.
Well, I'm still calling them White Pride Worldwide or whatever they're called.
Who cares?
The investment can be felt.
Yeah.
So okay, while they're off just doing investment, it's like from time to time I'll radio to them and see if there's anything.
Oh yeah, you got your little wristband there. Very advanced technology of everyone has a little wristband on your team. You can kind of communicate. You can look things up. It's like a phone. You know, it's like having a cell phone on your wrist.
Okay, so the remaining people I have with me right now, Dolph, Porkins, and Pepper, because I'm pretty positive I only sent 2 off. I sent my 2 most competent ones off.
They're somewhat.
Yeah, and I'm going to babysit these 3. I'm going to tell them that we're going to do a little meet and greet, just to go out, just to see just to shake the bushes and see what pops out.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
So, what do I see? What's in front of me? Where am I at?
Well, you're just, you're on the street. There's a crowd, there's some people walking around.
So we're about 40 feet away from the police station now?
Yeah, he's going to continue walking around, about that far. He made it about 10 feet more. There's some children, they're kind of like, hey, my God, no, like, they see your armor, your full body, head to toe armor. It's all shiny, they're very excited.
So the important question is are those kids drawing on the ground? Are they doing graffiti? Are we going to shoot them?
There was some chalk earlier, but you don't think that, chalk might be all that crime and related. This isn't spray paint,
No gang symbol there, right?
No, just dinosaurs, stuff like that.
Okay.
They're like, oh my God, what are you, a robot? And they're tugging at you and stuff.
And I'm just like, no, yes, whatever, hi, yeah. You know where there's any drugs?
There's like, what's a drug?
You're so innocent. Okay, go along, go play before I arrest you.
And they all they all kind of wander off, playing tag or whatever. So what are you gonna do? You gonna keep going?
Yeah, we're still doing the meet and greet. There's nothing for me to shoot yet, so.
So you see some adults there, and they're like you see an adult woman. Oh my God, she's this. Are you guys here from the? You guys here from the PRT?
Yes.
She says, "Oh, I'm so sick of those damn villains everywhere. They're making life miserable here. You're gonna arrest them soon, right?"
As soon as I can find somebody, I'm gonna arrest them. Yes.
She says, "Yeah, they're always all over the place. You can, those damn gangsters. Some of them are some of them have those crazy powers, and then they got a bunch of followers who are just thugs and everything. And
well, have you seen anything suspicious nearby, miss? What's your name?
And then she's like, my name's Kate. She says to you.
Okay, Kate. No, it's just a little personal here. I just want to so I can talk to you person to person.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kate, anything suspicious nearby?
She says, well, every day I walk to work, I see these damn gangs out there, and they're doing all kinds of. They're dealing drugs. They're vandalizing things. They're robbing people.
Yes, but I mean, like right now, has there been anything suspicious in our immediate vicinity?
She says, well, usually they tend to hang around more the slummier area down that way, and she kind of points you a little bit farther down the river there, and.
Okay, as opposed to the slummier area that's down that away from the river, you're saying?
Yeah, well, you're sort of near the edge of the town, and you kind of look at your little map on your wristband there, and you're kind of like sort of on the east side right now.
Okay.
And she kind of like says they're kind of a bit farther down the west a bit.
So what I'm gonna do then is that I'm not gonna walk then. It's like if they're more centralized down that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, who was the driver again? Was it Dolph, or was I joking?
Anybody can be the driver. You're all adults with licenses.
Pepper, go get the vehicle.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry. What? And he kind of runs over. What about your other members who were?
I sent Dolph with him because I don't want Pepper to get lost. Me and Porkins are just gonna continue to like check around with like anybody else like in our vicinity just to talk to.
There's plenty of people around. You can see you see another guy. About middle-aged dude.
Okay, there's a middle-aged dude. There was Kate, the woman. Anybody else?
There's people milling about, all sorts.
Do any of these people look suspicious to me?
Nah, like these are just civilians now. The gang members kind of fled at the sight of you.
Okay, so what direction did they flee? That is the question. So actually, I'm gonna point at the middle-aged man. Hey, you! Did you see any two little punk teenagers run by here, gang members?
He says, oh, yeah, those damn kids, they're always vandalizing this area. I'm sick of them.
Yes, but the question I had was...
He says, yeah, they went that way, and he's pretty much towards the west where...
So he points opposite of where I just sent my guys to get the car. It's like, they got that way.
Yeah. Well, no, the other woman said west, and this guy said west.
No, she said east.
No, she said west.
The river.
Yeah, the river west. I said you're on the east side.
Oh, okay.
I said you're farther to the east of the town right now. Pretty much almost near the edge. I mean, there's a little bit to the east of you.
So, are they back with the car yet? Because we're just gonna gonna hop in and then we're just.
And then he's just like kind of pulls up like right next to you. Hey, I got the car, sir.
Okay. Radio Ferdinand and Slate and see if they've seen anything. See if they found.
So you
anything.
take up your little wristwatch thingy.
Yeah.
Hey, he says, so what do you say?
Well, I had told.
Oh, you told.
I told Pepper.
Oh no, you told him to do it.
He was in the car. So
you told him to do it.
I assumed he was just going to pick up the like.
Oh, everybody's got a. In this futuristic world, everybody's got a little thing on their wrist.
Okay, then in that case, I'm just going to take my little wrist and go. Okay, Ferdinand, report.
He says, yeah, I think we found those two who got away from us. We're pretty hot on their trail right now.
Slate, report. Has he shot anybody yet?
She says, no, we haven't really seen them yet. We kind of saw them in the distance. I mean, but we didn't get up close enough to them.
Okay, send the coordinates to Pepper. His kid's driving the car. Will be there with.
So they
everything.
Send it to you. They're only like a couple blocks away. They're not that far.
Well, here's the way I see it. We have this big vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
We drive there.
Yep.
And then preliminarily, we have a big thing to hide behind while we scope them out.
Also, the vehicle has a turret on the top. The van has a...
Oh, okay. Then it's like...
The turret shoots the foam.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think they're powered right now, so we're just... Mm-hmm. I don't think I need that yet. But right now, we have basically a moving fortress for people with spray paint.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna hop in the vehicle, drive to the coordinates they sent us, and then we're gonna scope it out.
All right. So you get there.
So where are we?
You're pretty much a few blocks to the west. You haven't gone that far. You're like 100 feet, down 150 feet, something like that. And you meet up with your other two members.
Any suspicious dogs?
No, you haven't. I mean, there's some regular dogs you've seen on the road, but not in this particular really area.
Okay, so
a lot of strays.
Shifty. Nothing shifty. Okay, so we get there. When we get there, has Slate and Ferdinand. So it's like
yeah.
They rejoin us.
They're at the ready. They've got their guns at the ready.
So I'll turn to Ferdinand and I'll go. Okay, where are they?
He says, "We think they're just right down that way," and he's like points you around the next,
Okay,
they're kind of around the next corner.
Okay, men and women. And
woman, one single woman.
Gear up. Yeah. Non-lethals only.
Yep.
No negotiations. Just take them down.
Yep. And Ferdinand's like, just my style.
Except for you, Ferdinand, you have to actually, you're punished for this one, so you have to announce yourself before you shoot.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you wanted to shoot first? Now you're my walking target. Let's go. So we're gonna spread out like standard formation.
So what do you look like?
I'm gonna have Ferdinand at point.
Yep.
Like the taking point, and he's gonna be announcing himself every couple of feet. He's gonna be going, PRT.
Yeah.
PR. I just realized I'm gonna be making everybody run away, but okay. But, so he's out front. So then it's like it's gonna be like a flying V with me in the center. So we're gonna have,
like a bird kind of a.
Yeah, we're gonna have Ferdinand at the front running point.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Dolph and Pepper behind him, like at an angle.
Yeah.
Me in the middle, and more like a diamond then, because then you have like I don't know, Porkins standing in front of me.
Oh yeah, so that's like an arrow.
It's more like an arrow, yeah.
It's like the arrow formation.
And Slate standing behind me. Not Slate. Yeah, Slate standing behind me.
Girl gets to stand at the back.
No, because she's gonna have the scope.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be scouting from a distance. Yeah, sharpshooting from the distance, like watching them.
All right. So he's around the corner, and so you see like a little group of what's that? Oh, and Ferdinand's like PRT, and you see the group of
anybody here but us chickens? No, Ferdinand. You just have to announce that PRT's here.
Yeah, and you see
down your guns.
A group of some real raggedy looking individuals, and some guys are like, "Oh man, those are those motherfuckers who was out chasing us," and so you see them. They all got some baggy clothing on, look really gangsterisk, and hold on a second, 10% chance you have a gun or something to disappear. Let's roll to see if one of them has a gun.
Yes, let's find out if one of them has a gun.
Where's my D10? That's my D12.
Parkins, you still here?
My D10.
Parkins, pass me a drink.
No, none of them has a gun. All right, so you see them. They all kind of they all seem kind of out of it. They kind of look like they maybe been doing a little bit too much drinking or some drugs or something. These are the same guys. Some of the same guys you saw earlier, and some of their buddies.
So it's
they got like a guy's got like a crappy knife. Another guy's got like a 2x4.
Oh, okay.
And they're kind of like, oh shit, they're in our turf. Let's get them. And they kind of.
So what I'm gonna do first before we start, I'm gonna look at Ferdinand. Okay, Ferdinand, holster your weapon, batons only. And then I look at the other end. Now you can use your gun. Ferdinand, baton only.
So he's like, he's just like, I can handle myself in any situation. And he kind of has a retractable, baton.
I kind of assumed because it's like.
Yeah.
Actually, to make this fair, everybody, batons only.
Okay. So they take your bizarre order, and they all kind of, most of them just don't even seem to care. The only one, the Ferdinand and the girl, kind of look at you a little funny, but they all whip out their retractable batons.
And then I'm just gonna stand there, and I'm gonna. So who's first? Who has the initiative?
Well, we can roll right now. So these guys. Where's your?
Because my first action is going to be to just shoot that guy. Yeah. I'm not. They can have the batons. I'm just going to shoot somebody.
Oh, you're going to shoot. All right, so I'm gonna have Ferdinand go first since he was kind of in the front anyway.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like let me clarify. Ferdinand baton.
Yep.
Dolph and Pepper batons.
Mm-hmm.
She still has her sharpshooter. She's gonna be Overwatch.
Oh, she's still shooting. She's allowed to shoot.
Because she's gonna be the Overwatch. She's gonna have she can call the targets because she's gonna have the sight. And then Porkins, his meat shield, and I'm assuming his hands are free now because he has his gun. He
put his food on the ground. He kind of
he left it back at the van.
Yeah.
So he still somehow has a sandwich.
Yeah, he's got a little, like, he's got something in his pocket.
Yeah, okay. And then I'll let him have his gun.
Yeah. All right, so Ferdinand kind of rushes forward. They weren't too far away from you, you know.
They didn't took them by surprise.
The first guy, well, these guys are kind of out of it anyway. They're not super, they don't look super alert, you know. They look like they were a bit under the influence or something. So he pretty much walks over and, let's see, makes a brawn roll. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a fine there. All right, so he clocks one guy in the head and the guy goes pretty much down. So I give you, there's 6 of them, so now 1 is down.
Like down and out,
well,
or
I mean,
just,
he looks knocked out,
or is he like, okay, so
he looks knocked
he's
out.
incapacitated, okay.
And
as a minor action, can I tell him to
yeah, you can
to zip tie that guy?
You can, but he can't really do it right now. That's going to take like a fuller action, you know.
Oh, that's a fuller action. Okay.
On his part, his action's done for right now.
Okay, so who's the next one up? Who has the next initiative? Like who's next in the roll?
Slate, I'm going to say.
Okay.
So you wanted her to cover?
Her, I just want, just have her shoot. Like, what's the layout? Like, how does everything look right now? Like, where's the guys? Like,
so
that's actually that's what I'm gonna ask her to do. I want her to tell me where, like, how many people do we have? Slate.
So like, she's like 5 targets remaining, and so you can kind of see you guys are like.
And where's their locations?
Well, hold on. I'll draw your little map. These are sort of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And is this a minor action, or is this going to be her full turn just to get calling this out?
And then now she can make this in a minor action.
Okay.
And the guys were kind of arranged like over here, you know, kind of scattered about. He went up here. He kind of took out this dude here. Okay. I'm drawing a little football.
Yeah, I know. So they're all kind of standing in literally a football line, which is kind of funny. Did he take down Did Ferdinand initially take down the?
So now Ferdinand's
the leader. Did he take down the leader? Or
you can't really tell if there is a leader. They all kind of look the same to you.
Did he take down high pitched voice?
He took on one of the guys who you were chasing originally.
Okay, so how many of them still have a weapon? Like, how many of them are still armed? Like,
they all look like...
I'm asking you, like, Slate, how many of them are armed?
Well, I don't know why you're asking her. She's behind you, but...
She has Overwatch. She's watching with the scope.
Okay. She says they all seem to have a weapon.
Okay, so who has the 2x4?
The other guy who was... over here, you can see has like a bigger, looks like a piece of wood or a bat or something.
So then I'm going to tell her just to shoot the guy with the...
So she makes a roll.
Because he'll have a little bit more range.
Yeah. Ooh, only a 2. And then with his... Hold on a second. Okay, attacker wins. So she shoots him. Fuck! He goes down. Like, rubber bullet hits him like right in the chest, you know. So he's kind of like, he seems to be quite incapacitated at this point.
I just give her a thumbs up.
Yeah. There's my little roll. Yeah.
So who's next?
You can go next, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to move forward a little bit. How far am I allowed to move?
Like 30 feet, about, approximately.
So how far am I away from...
We're within that range. You're within the range of these guys.
I have a gun still, so it's like I should probably just shoot them.
Yeah.
But, I guess gonna shoot. I'm gonna move over to here, get a little bit closer range.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't have a sharpshooting ability. I'm not So I'm gonna move a little bit over to there. Yeah, a little bit over to the left. Yeah. And I'm gonna take it along the guy. Which one has the knife?
A couple of them have some.
How many people we have left? We have
4 of them.
4 people left. And out of those 4, how many people have knives, and how many people have like a bat or a pipe or a?
One guy's got a bat, one guy's got a pipe, and the other ones have knives.
So I'm gonna take it. I'm actually more threatened by the bashing than the stabby because I'm assuming I'm wearing like a cut vest, you know, like a knife vest.
No, you have armor.
Yeah, so I'm more worried about them damaging the armor.
Kind of looks like a turtle shell, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go after one of the guy with the pipe. Which one has the pipe?
He does.
Okay, then I shoot the guy with the pipe.
So you kind of take a few, like 3 or 4 steps to the side.
Just to get them out of the... Yeah.
These guys were kind of a little bit unaware, so you're gonna hit him. He's gonna... So yeah, you managed to you fire a few bullets off, and that guy kind of goes down. So you got 3 of them. One of them is going to run up because Porkins was eating, so I'm going to give him a penalty to that.
Yeah, he's always eating. So he always has a penalty.
Who else is there? Dolph was kind of got a penalty just for being Dolph. Pepper, you know. Well, I'm going to give him...
Keep in mind that Dolph... I'm just going to remind you right now, Dolph and Pepper both are only carrying batons because I'm telling them carry batons. Kind of, I don't trust them to shoot off their guns right now.
Does Porkins have his gun?
Oh, he has his gun.
Yeah, okay.
I don't care.
Well, Porkins was kind of distracted. So this guy is going to run over and he's going to attack Ferdinand. So that's a tune. Ferdinand, 2. Ooh. So he's going to run over and he tries to stab him with this little knife there. It kind of bounces down. It looks like it kind of scraped off the armor there. And then, who goes next? Pepper. Yeah, 6, and then a 5. Okay, so Pepper, he's got his only baton out. He's going to run up. He's going to try to hit that guy. And, a tie. Attacker wins on a tie. So he manages to clock that guy. Bonk. Gives him a good moderate bash damage with his baton. That guy's pretty much going to stagger down, and this dude over here, and he's going to pretty much be down. And then, who goes next? I'm going to give these other two guys a chance. 1 to 3. Okay, so he didn't do too well either, so he's going to run up, he's going to swing his pipe. He's going to swing his pipe at Pepper. Pepper's going to go, whoa, hey! He kind of steps, leans back a bit. Pipe misses him. And then the other dude...
The big reveal is that he's actually like a drunken monkey master fighter.
Yeah. And the other dude is going to kind of manage to run over with his little bat thing. He's going to swing again at Pepper. He's going to kind of whack him a bit. It's going to hit him on the armor, but it doesn't look like it did too much damage there.
Yeah, because I'm more worried about the bash damage on the armor as opposed to the stab damage.
Nah. He looks like he didn't really hit him that hard. He kind of was, he's just kind of a scrawny thug dude. And then who was left? Porkins, right?
Yeah, Porkins has a penalty, and I'm just going to say, how many people are still standing?
Sorry, and Dolph.
How many people are still standing?
2 of them.
2, like on the opposite team, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm going to tell Porkins, it's like, just to say, it's like, make sure one's still conscious. Take them down, but make sure one's conscious.
Oh, all right. So he's gonna shoot his gun, eh? And 2 to 4. So he's gonna open his fire. He kind of shoots at him with the rubber bullet. Guy kind of manages to sort of dodge to the side. Porkins was kind of like, he had slippery fingers. He had some grease on his fingers that didn't really hit him. Dolph is up next. He's going to kind of run over. He's going to kind of take a swing at another dude. He kind of runs a little far. He kind of runs almost into the wall. Oh!
He kind of staggers as if he's on something.
Ferdinand's turn again. So he's going to kind of... He kind of recovers. He kind of turns around. Whing! Knocks one dude out. Eh? And then there's one left. And who was
Overwatch
next?
Now? Yeah, it's back to...
So it was Slate.
It's Slate now.
So Slate...
Still behind me.
She takes a shot. She shoots the dude in the leg.
Okay.
Then you kind of told her...
I told him I need one conscious because we have to do some questioning here.
Okay. So she kind of takes a shot at him. And she kind of manages to sort of take his feet out from under him with some rubber bullets.
Okay.
So these guys were, they look like some pretty low-level thugs. Yeah, they're kind of all out of it now.
Okay, are we out of combat? Or
yeah, but basically, they don't look like they're doing too well.
Okay, so then everybody can holster their weapons, and we're going to go to the guy that's... that's still awake, not just knocked out.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Oh, fuck my leg, what..."
And I'm gonna tell which one of my guys has. Well, actually, first I'm gonna go look at Pepper. Pepper, go radio in an ambulance and radio in the cops.
He's like, "Oh, yes,
we have
sir.
some more low-level thugs. Have them come here. We did their job again."
Yep. He got his little.
Dolph, you have some medical. Go take care of the wounded over there to make sure that they're not going to die on us and there's no lawsuits.
Huh? Oh yeah, sure. He kind of wanders over to one of the dudes and he's like reaching into his bag and
then you hear the guys like going, ah, that hurts more.
He's like, huh? Quiet you.
Ferdinand, go stand by the car. I don't want to hear from you.
He kind of like he dismisses. He looks away. He walks away. He looks kind of annoyed as usual.
He's on timeout. Yeah. I just want everybody to know that right now that Ferdinand is on timeout. Okay, and then I guess I'll go turn to Slate. Slate, you did a good job. Good girl. Good girl.
She says, "Oh boy, I can't wait because I'm actually
gold star, Slate. Gold star." And Porkins?
No.
Porkins, what are we gonna do with you? Okay, Porkins, go take your greasy hands and grab our little buddy over here. Let's have a little chat.
Okay, he kind of like. So
I'm gonna have a little chat with our little buddy.
All right. So, oh boy, more interrogations. So what happens?
So the first thing I'm gonna say is like, hello. Let me introduce myself. I am. What am I? Agent, commander? No, I don't want to name it. What's my?
You can say commander, whatever you
want.
want.
I'm not a commander.
You're not that high ranked there.
Well,
I'm
squad
leader. You're squad
leader Chuck Carter. I'm squad leader Carter. So I hear you're part of a little gang known as the 420s Weed Smokers.
He's like
weed
rollers, motherfucker.
Yeah, represent. I know.
They're all white, by the way. I just wanted to make sure that's clear.
Yeah,
despite their accents.
I'm just saying, represent, bro. Yeah, we get it. So I hear that you have a guy who grows plants.
He says,
no, he grows the plants. He doesn't
grow the plants. He grow the plants. He says, I ain't telling you nothing, motherfucker.
Okay. What's your name, son?
And very exasperated GM. He says, man, on the streets they call me Lemmy.
Okay, Lemmy. See that man that's holding you up right now? And I gesture towards Porkins. Every time you don't answer a question, he's going to bite a finger off. And he's going to swallow it. And I assume Porkins just like, what?
Yeah. He doesn't know what anything about this.
It's like, be very afraid of Porkins. He's an animal. He's not. So what's his reaction to me? Me intimidating.
He looks, let's roll for that. You don't really have a bonus, but, okay. He kind of has a penalty too because he's sort of on drug. He looks like he's on something or other, and he's just like, man, you crazy.
You have to be crazy to be part of the PRT, believe me. So I'm gonna ask you a question. It's like, actually, first, can you clarify something for me?
Yeah.
Your leader. Does he have a power that allows him to grow your weed, or is he just growing the weed?
He says, he kind of looks.
It's like nobody's giving me any clarification here, so I want to know: is he have a power over plants, or is he just a pot farmer?
That's all he says, "Oh man, that guy he grows everything. He grows that good chronic shit, and he grows them motherfuckers that walk around and shit."
Let me put it in terms that you'll understand. Is it like he grows it magically? Or is he using hydroponics to grow his... Does he waggle his fingers, or is he using technology to do it?
That man, he says, all right, that guy, he can grow some shit that's crazy, you know? It's like, they get up, they walk around, and they do all kinds of...
Okay, so you're saying he has powers. Okay, thank you. That's a good clarification. Now, you would have to be able to direct me to him. Porkins, put his finger in your mouth, and just in case when he decides not to answer the question, can you direct me to him, or just somebody who can direct me to him?
Oh, he's. I don't know.
I'm assuming Porkins is just like okay,
Porkins kind of starts like. He kind of chomps down a bit. The guy says, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just fucking... We just fucking got... You know, we are only in this for the fucking... The money and the weed and shit, you know? They don't tell us nothing. All I know is they're operating out of some warehouse and shit that... but I don't get to go there or nothing.
Okay. Do you know how I can get to the warehouse, or to who to speak to get me to the warehouse? Because depending on your answer, I may just tell Porkins to have a nice big bite out of Lemmy here.
He says,
because when life gives you Lemmy, Porkins eats Lemmy.
Make lemonade.
Make lemonade, yes.
He says, look, man, all I know is they down that way, you know? And he kind of like, he tells you, you know, you're kind of pointing out further down west.
Okay, Porkins, let go. You can take that finger out of your mouth.
And he's like, alright.
Now, Lemmy, I just want to let you know, he wasn't actually going to eat you. Porkins, you weren't going to eat him, right?
He says, well, I mean, I usually eat chicken and pork, beef, and things of that nature.
Okay, no, just making sure. See, he wasn't gonna eat you. I'm just messing with you. Don't worry.
So by this point, the cops and they got Pepper there shows up. You know, he's like, "Sir, I've contacted the police, sir." No. And they kind of come up with the story. Oh boy, you got more of these guys, huh?
Yeah, but luckily they weren't just doing graffiti this time. So, I leave them to you. We're going to continue our trek that away.
He says, oh boy, another few for the old revolving door prison. And he kind of starts, him and the other cops kind of start handcuffing them. And
see you later, Lemmy.
The guy's like, motherfuckers. And they're like, you can kind of see them all like in zip tied and shit like that.